Hi, this is Zach from the Hauk Family Candle Company. Thanks for joining us. Today, we're gonna try and make a geometric design utilizing angles that we've never really done before. So we're not really sure how this is gonna turn out, but if you never try, you never succeed. So hopefully this works out well. Follow along with us and we'll see how this goes.
All right, so we're getting ready with our first pour of wax here. This is going to be yellow, so we put in a few drops of yellow, and each color this time is going to be the same fragrance. It's going to be our beach linen fragrance, which is a really nice, fresh, kind of summery scent. We like it a lot. Now we're going to let that stir for the good old 2 minutes just to get everything nice and well mixed. Now we're going to get ready to pour. You see we have our glasses tilted to the side because we want to kind of get this angle on them. And you'll see after we pour this first pour, we're going to tilt them a little bit more to make that tilt a little more extreme. They're just in the position they're in now to make it easier to pour them. We'll get all the rest of the wax in there. And here's what they look like all the way tilted. And here's what they look like fully cured. We want to make sure that they cure fully before we do our second pour. And now we're going to get our second batch of wax ready to go. This second batch is going to be red. So we'll get a few drops of red in there, and then we'll add our fragrance again. And again, each layer is going to be the same fragrance with this candle. So it's that beach linen scent. And we'll get this one turned on and stirred for a good 2 minutes again. And now we've got our candles tilted kind of the other way, and we're going to pour these in. We want it to be pretty much the opposite direction of that first pour. We want to create kind of like a V here. So you'll see we'll get them poured in, and then we're going to adjust their position to exactly where we want them. All right, and here they are all the way around. And again, we're gonna let these cure completely before we do our last pour. And here's what they look like, completely cured, or at least really close. And we're gonna pick them up and put them upright and do that last pour just directly down the center. And we're gonna get this last batch of wax ready. This is going to be a blue. I decided to go with all the primary colors on this one, as you can tell. So this is going to be blue, and again, it's going to have that beach linen fragrance, which is just really nice. Get that all in there, and again, we'll get it mixed up for another 2 minutes. And now we're going to do this last pour, and we're just pouring it right down the center, getting it all the way up. I decided I wanted to kind of overlap those other two things so the top was just totally blue and nice and flat. So we did it like this, and we think it looks pretty interesting. And here's a little time lapse of the wax curing, that last cure process.
All right, we've got our finished product here, and I really like the way that these turned out. I think the design looks really cool, and they were a lot of fun to make. Funny story, as we were making this video, our microwave died, and we use our microwave to heat up all of our glassware, because we found that pouring hot wax into cold glassware is a recipe for disaster. So we try to avoid that wherever possible. Since our microwave died, we had to come up with a new method for heating up our glassware, and we were able to, and it did work really well. But I think that just goes to show that in anything that you do, you will encounter obstacles. And those obstacles can seem big and insurmountable, or they can seem small and simple, like an appliance not working when you need it to. But either way, the best thing to do is to face it and to seek to overcome that obstacle. First, because you can. You are capable of overcoming the obstacles that are in front of you. And secondly, because when you do overcome those obstacles and you find yourself on the other side of them, you will find yourself to be stronger and more capable to face whatever is next. So with that being said, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe and follow along with us on our candle journey. And if you like our candles, you can find them available for sale in our online store. So with that, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.